Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at how you can connect two different PCs to the network or to the internet using one Ethernet cable. Like this one, you have one Ethernet cable like this one. You connect two different PCs to the network or to the internet using one Ethernet cable. So what you need, you have to get an Ethernet Cat6 or Cat5 cable. Then you terminate the cable according to the standard, either standard A or standard B. So when you look at this Ethernet cable, it has four twisted pair cables inside. After removing the outer jacket, inside we have got four twisted pair cables, twisted pair wires, as you can see. So here what you do, you have to arrange these wires like you want to terminate one cable or one line that will connect a PC. You use this white blue and white brown, so these two lines can transmit data for one PC, and also these two lines can also transmit also another line of data for a second PC. So these two lines are for one PC, another two lines are, so these are now two PCs. If you just want to transmit data only, but if you want to terminate both data and power, for example, if you want to connect a CCTV camera, then all these wires must be used together. These wires are for power and these ones are for video images, video, these ones. So to transmit video data, these ones will be used to do that. Then these ones are for powering the camera. So if you are terminating for devices which use power, then you have to use both four lines. But since we are just transmitting data, just the data, we just need two lines, not four. Because these ones are just for those who terminate using the other normal terminating methods. It means the cable can be used for both devices that use power and those devices that don't use power. So if you don't need power, then these lines you can leave them out and use only four. But if you want to use power, then the cable must be terminated in a normal way. So this is one end of the cable, then this is also another end of this cable. As you see, this is one cable, so this is one end of the cable, this is another end of the cable. So we are going to begin with this side of the cable, and we terminate it so that we can connect our devices. So let's separate this. This is white, brown. This is white, blue. This is white, orange. So this is white, orange. This is white, green. This is white, green. This is white, orange, or brown. This is white, blue. So what we do, let's first arrange this. So the first line is white, orange, then followed by orange. Then you get this line also. You untwist, get this white, green, follows this orange, like in the normal termination process. That's how we normally terminate cables. But now this green, which must be followed here, which must follow white, green. This green should skip two lines, like between white, orange, white, green and green. There must be two lines that you should skip. So once you skip those two lines, then cut or level the wires on top, so that the wires on top are at the same level. Make sure that the wires on top are at the same level, like that. On top, the wires must be on the same level. So you have to get this RJ45 and try to. So make sure that you separate this green wire, so that you skip here. When you look at the RJ45, it has 8 lines, as you can see. These metals, these copper things inside those lines, when you count them, they are 8. So each line, you see the first line, second, third, up to the 8th. So you begin from this end, which is this end is the left side of the RJ. So the way we organized this, we arranged these lines: white, orange, orange, then white, green. They must enter the RJ the way they are, like that. So when you look at the wire, when you look at the wire like that, they occupy the first three lines from this side. So these ones must occupy the first 3 lines from this side to this side, from left to right. So okay, then once they have occupied those 3, the first 3 lines from this side, then get this green wire. Then make sure that when you are putting it, you skip like 1 line, second line, then the third. I don't know whether you see. So you'll see that this line, I have skipped this line. I have also skipped the second one. Then on the third line here, so this is the second or the 6th line. So green will occupy the 6th line of this RJ. Then on the right hand side, on the right side of this RJ, also 2 lines are left. So between line 7 and 8 are empty, line 4 and 5 are empty, but line 6 is the one which is occupied. Then from line 1, 2, 3 are all occupied by white orange, orange and white green. So push the wires harder, push the wires harder, push the wires harder, so that when you look from top here, when you view from top here, you are able to see those wires. Their top, they should appear, should be able to see. I'm seeing the wires. So in case you are not able to see the wires, so during this process, make sure that you are able to see those wires from top here. Then once you have confirmed that the wires have reached the top here and you are able to see them, use our clipping tool. Don't use this side which has a silver, use this side and the middle. That's where you enter like this. This lock should be facing up, and you push it inside the clipping tool. Once you feel like it has entered the whole of it, you push it also hard so that it enters fully. Then you squeeze the RJ, you squeeze it so that the wires are all tight, so that even if you pull it, the wires shouldn't come out like this. Cannot, the wires should not. So this side of the wire we are done. So repeat the same procedure on the other side of the wire. Repeat the same procedure. Use white orange, which is this one, then white green, which is this one. Leave alone this one. The same that you do on this line, the same exactly that we should do also on this, and we shall do for this side, as you will see. Then untwist this white orange, straighten up this white orange, then orange, arrange them in that order. Then untwist also white green, untwist white green, followed by green, followed by green, white green, followed by green, then green follows white, orange follows white orange. So white orange is the first wire, the second is orange, the third white green, the fourth is green. So level them on top, level them on top, level them on top as we did for the other side. Get your RJ45, push these first 3 wires, which is white orange, orange, then white green, then green, but make sure that you jump 2 lines, which is line 4 and line 5, then you connect it to line 6, connect it to line 6. So you can push these wires so that you are able to see them from up here. Then make sure that this lock is facing up. Then get the clipping tool, push it also inside, push it inside harder so that it reaches the other extreme end of the clipping tool. Then you squeeze, then after try to pull it so that you are sure that the top is then you do the same thing for this color coding, which is white blue and white brown, and twist first and twist this like the way we did for this line. We first untwisted white orange, then for this case you have to first deal with white brown. It's the same as white orange for the other line. So white brown, untwist white brown, then followed by brown. So for this case white brown acts as white orange, then brown acts as orange. So organize them in this order. Then this one acts as white green, and the same applies. So white blue is like white green. So on line 3 white blue is the one which follows, then blue is the one that follows, which will occupy line 6. So when you look at this arrangement, you'll see that white brown is the first line, then brown is the second, white blue is the third, and blue is the fourth. So here white brown is white green, white brown acts as white orange, brown acts as orange, white blue acts as